Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you guys are here because this is my first ever Chisme video. Who's hitting me up? Anyways, so this is my first ever Chisme video and a get ready with me. So let me go ahead and do that. But first I'm gonna get changed and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna wear. So let's do that. Recently went to Victoria's Secret and Sephora, and I went shopping, and then I got some stuff from Shein. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I got this new bra. It's a strapless bra, and that's how I'm gonna use it today. So I got this little dress on Shein. It looks like this. Let me put this down a bit. Actually, every time I do these get ready movies, I'm gonna show my outfit and then I'm gonna show the set I'm gonna put on. I want to put on a body mist because I just got this. It's the pink pineapple sunrise fragrance. Well, this is my first video doing a Chisme and get ready with me. So I hope you guys like it. Hopefully, and then I can do more of these because you guys, I have a million stories. So much stuff has happened to me. And hello, make sure to subscribe. First of all, make sure to subscribe before we go any further. Go ahead, subscribe. If you don't, I don't know about you. Okay, anyways. So let me go ahead and answer these messages real quick. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna start doing my makeup. Like, I'm not no makeup artist. A lot of people like always comment that they like my makeup, and I'm just like, my eyebrows always come out different every time I do my makeup, like every single time. Sometimes they're not even sisters, they're not even cousins, they're neighbors sometimes. Like, and when people have told me to do their makeup, it doesn't come out good. Like, I feel like it doesn't, and I'm just like, and they like it, and I'm just like, anyway, let me stop being a peleonera. Like, calmate. Okay, I'm gonna use I'm using the NYX brow glue. It's a brow gel, but literally like a glue. Do you guys see how I'm just shaping my eyebrows how I want? Like, hello. Ya terminamos con eso. We're gonna put on the primer. Okay, you guys. So, growing up, I grew up in, like, my childhood, it was in two homes. From when I was born all the way to 7 years old. And then when I was like 7.5, we moved to another house, and I lived there for a couple years until I was 15. And when we lived at that second house from 7 to 15 years old, I had a couple neighbors that, out of this house, a lot of stories are gonna come out, but yeah, I had a neighbor and she befriended me first, and she was older than me by 2 years of age, and then in grades she was older than me by 1 grade. So me and this girl, when we were younger, we got in a fist fight when I was in 3rd grade and she was in 4th grade. when I was supposed to go over to the middle school in 4th grade, I wasn't allowed because of that fight. I don't know how they heard about it, but I wasn't allowed, so I had to enroll in another school. So my mom and my sister enrolled me into another school, and they put all my nieces and nephews, like everybody at that school, since they moved me for being a peleonera. And so yeah, I went to the other school, but me and her made up and we continued to be friends. I mean, we're neighbors and we're young, you know, and a lot of things happened, and I would always forgive her all the time. Like, she was always shisty and like grimy, but she would look for me, and like, that's why I'm so toxic till this day. Like, I let people just walk all over me, and I'm beginning in my feelings because people have always hurt my feelings. Anyway, so me and her were in different like groups, and we have different friends, but we kind of have the same friends. Anyways, there's this boy in common. It's her friend, and then he turns into my boyfriend, right? Me and him date like a lot on and off. And then when I'm in 8th grade, he's in, like, they're all freshmen, like everyone except me. I'm the only 8th grader. And let me start doing my makeup. I'm gonna do the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, and then I'm gonna do the concealers by Huda in the colors whipped cream and coconut flakes. And I'm gonna list everything down below, that way I can talk. I'll just go back and watch the video. But this boy that was her friend, and then he turned into my little boyfriend, whatever, on and off. When I was in 8th grade, me and him started dating again, and she was planning her quinceañera, and me and him had broken up during her quinceañera practices because I was a dama. And you know, it was funny, she chose him as her main chambelán, and me, I had like my another chambelán, so she separated us. And like, I just thought, like, maybe because like he's the most handsome out of all the guys, like, you know, like, and they're friends, like they've been friends before me and him started dating, I think. I don't know. I mean, I knew her before, like, so me and her had like more loyalty to each other than him and I. So that's what I thought, you know, like girl code. I always thought girl code. That's where I messed up a lot. Like, for years until I got into high school, like, oh my god, in high school too, like, I would keep girl code, but I would like mess up my relationship with like my man, or like, you know, like. So she was planning her quinceañera, and like, oh my god, all the girls were drama. I would just look at them and I'm like, oh my god, I would walk away. Sometimes I would go home, and like, I would play sports. I was in volleyball, and I think I was doing, like, I would do it like every season when there was a sport, like soccer, volleyball, cheerleading. Like, I would do it all just to keep busy, because I didn't like being at home. I liked staying active. I liked being out, being with my friends. Like, I liked going to games and just traveling and stuff. So like, I would tell them like, oh, I got a game, and I would like dip or something, or I would just go with my friends, and my friends would be like, and my sister would be like, why you go like to those practices if like they don't even like you? And I'm like, cause so like she like begs me, like she would like tell me like, come on, like she would go to my house and look for me, and I'll be like I would feel bad, you know what I mean? Like, every time I have a story time at Chisme, I'm gonna call the girl that I had an issue with Fiona, but that way we know who the villain is, or the ugly one. I'm gonna call them Fiona. Anyway, so Fiona has had a friend since I moved into that neighborhood when I was 7.5. This girl, she has had a friend, and that friend have always like bumped heads. Like, she wanted my neighbor to herself, and I'm like, calm down, Fiona, like, you can have my neighbor, girl. Like, y'all can be friends, like, we're neighbors, like Like, you're acting like we're sisters or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know what her deal was, but she was just a jealous little girl, and she's always been jealous. And, well, when I was dating this kid, during the time that I was in 8th grade, like, I was really dumb and he was really dumb, you know? We're young. This girl, my neighbor's friend, Fiona, she had like a boyfriend at the time. And when he was new to the school, he liked me, or so I heard, something like that. You know, like people talk. I heard he liked me by boys, and I'm like, whatever. I never paid attention to it. He never came up to me. We never talked, like, so it never like happened. So like, I never even cared about it. You know what I mean? Nothing. Anyways, this girl, she was dating that kid, and then they broke up, and they were going through it. And when they were going through it, I was dating that kid, my other kid, right? My man. I was dating him, and this shiesty ass girl started trying to get at him. Like, we were like having little meetups and stuff and doing little car washes at the time. And I would be at games, and I would get to the practices, the kids practices late and stuff, and I would always like notice things, like when she would be fighting with her man, like I would notice things, like she would get close to my man like a lot, or if me and him would break up, like, and we were still going to practices, like she would try to like be like more all over him, but not like, she didn't try to make it look like so like in front of everybody, but she would kind of, you know. And I'll be like, back then I'm like, whatever, girl, like, you know, like, I felt like I'm not gonna fight for no man, and it's not like I'm not gonna fight for no man, but if he's looking like he's uncomfortable, like he would always look like uncomfortable and kind of look at me like, like, what's wrong with this girl? And like, I didn't want to check her because I'm just like, you're just, me and you break up all the time, like you're just a regular boy to me. But he did look uncomfortable, so I'm like, he doesn't like it, like that she's pursuing him. Like, he's not that type of guy. Like, he's showing me that he doesn't like it, you know what I mean? And like, I don't be hearing that like he tries to get at her like on the low, like when everybody like leaves or like they go off on their own. So I'm just like, you know. And then I started hearing things and stuff, and then my neighbor, so Fiona's friend, my neighbor, just like pulled me to the side and told me something. And it just, she told me that she was like, that girl was planning to like try to take my man because she broke up with her man, like her man broke up with her, and she's just like doesn't like me. She's always hasn't liked me, and like she's just gonna ruin my relationship. And I just lost it, girl. I lost it. I was at my friend's house the next morning because my neighbor told me at night. So the next morning I went to school, and then after school I went to my friend's house. Me and my friend went to her friend's house, and Facebook had came out at the time. Facebook came out at the time, and she was like showing us, and oh my god, look how God works. This girl pops up, and I look at, I'm like, click on that profile on that picture, and it was Fiona, my neighbor's friend. And I'm like, let me message her. She's like, no, wait, why? Like, whatever. I'm like, no, girl, like, she's not gonna know it's you. She's gonna know it's me. Trust me. I start messaging her, right? And I give her this big old paragraph, like boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, and I'm not the one who's like I'm not so and so of this account. I'm like, you know who this is. I'm like, I'm using her stuff. I'm like, you know who this is. You know where to find me. And so it stayed like that. Me and the girls, like, we got off the computer and we started getting ready because we had a quince to go to. And at the time, my man, he was grounded. So like my friends, like, we were at the age where we were going to go like skating, and there's this place, like this skating rink, and we were going, they had music, we were going like on the weekends, we were going to the movies, we were going to like hiking, we were going to the park, we were going to little functions, we were going to quinceañeras. Like, we were going, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was in 8th grade. Like my friends had like girl cousins that were like a freshman or a sophomore, and we were hanging out with older girls and let's go, you know what I mean? So we were out, and my mom was like really cool, and like I never did nothing bad because like my parents like trusted me, so I never broke their trust. I never did something like super bad. Like, I tried pot, I smoked pot, like I still do, parents, like, you know, like, and I'm alive, like, we're fine, right? So it's like I never broke their trust, so they always let me go out. Yeah, so I'm gonna start using the foundation now. So we go to the quinceañera. I'm at the quinceañera. Me and my friend are dancing, because that's one thing. Me and my friends, we danced with each other. Like, we didn't like to dance with guys, like, and then I had a man, so I would tell him, oh no, like, tengo novio, estoy hablando con mi amiga, and they'd be like, like, I'll be like, no, like, and like, you know, like, I would be in uncomfortable positions. That's why I stopped going out, because when you're in a relationship, like, your friends or people around you, or just like the situations that you get put into, like, uncomfortable situations. But anyway, you guys, I got all these brushes on Amazon. Well, not all of them, because I have a lot of brushes, but I got most of these from Amazon, and I love them so much. Okay, so I'm at the quince, right? I'm at the quince, and I get a call. And I look at my phone, and I'm like, no way my mom is calling me, because she knows I'm at this quince. Like, she was in a good mood when she let me out. I get a call, and it's my boyfriend. And my boyfriend's like, hey, that girl, Fiona, my neighbor's friend. Hold on, let me fix this. He tells me, Fiona is at your mom's house. She called so-and-so, and she sent people messages, and she's saying that she knows it's you, and that she's gonna find you, and she wants to talk to you, and like, she's like saying like threatening you and stuff. And I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted. Like, I wanted her to know what's up, because I'm in 8th grade, I go to middle school, and she's a freshman, and she goes to a different school. She doesn't go to the school that my neighbor goes to, or the school, it's not the same school that my man goes to. And this girl has been messing with me since I'm 7.5. I am 13. She's 15. I'm tired of her. It's been a lot of years. I'm tired of her. Like, I gave her a lot of chances and walked away. A lot of times I was gonna knock her out, because my neighbor saved Fiona. My neighbor would tell me, please, like leave her alone. But when Fiona would try to do like grimy stuff, my neighbor would tell me. But my neighbor was grimy as heck too, like with that same boy. Like, she tried to do like stuff with him, so it's like she was grimy. Like, I don't know why she put her friend on blast that day, but she did. So that's why I messaged her, and she went to go look for me. She went to my house, you guys, the day before Mother's Day. She went to my house. She went to my neighbor's house. Fiona went to my neighbor's house, and then like she asked her mom, oh, drop me off over there. And then she went to my house, and she started arguing with my mom, telling her, tell your daughter to come out here. I know she's in there. My mom's like, you think that I would be out here arguing with you if my daughter was here? You think she wouldn't be out here? Like, you know. And so that's when she's like, dang, this lady even knows her daughter. So like, she's like, she relaxed a lot. Like, she calmed all the way down when I told her that. She was like, well, tell her that I'm looking for her and that I'll be back tomorrow. She's like, I'll tell her. If you want, you can wait for her. I'll go pick her up. She's at a quince. She's like, no, tell her I'll be back tomorrow. Mom was like, that's fine. Come back tomorrow. Girl, and this is why I love tomorrow. Okay? She comes and I'm ready. Dude, I have everybody over. I have my sister-in-law's family over, like my family and then my sister-in-law's family. And like she comes. I'm in my mom's truck. I was waiting for her like all day. And I was in my mom's truck and I was putting like music for her, like the music she likes. And it's Mother's Day, and I'm like, if this girl comes today, like she's gonna get a mother whooping, you know? And yeah, so I'm like putting music like, and like I'm looking through the CDs, whatever, and my brother's like, hey, that girl's coming. And I look up and I don't know why I get so excited. Like if I see like, I don't know, I got super excited and I'm just like, I look at him and he's like, do your thing, and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, that's what's up. I'm like, my family has my back because they've been knowing about this girl since I'm little, all right? So like everybody's ready for this, like low-key. And so, where's my beauty blender? You guys, oh, it's right here. Anyways, guys. So my family has been knowing about her. I have a hair here. So my family has been knowing like that she's always messed with me and all the other little girls. Like even at our middle school, like before they went off to high school, like she was mean. Like she was really mean to girls. She tried to get me jumped. That's another story time. Like I have story times with this girl, so like you guys will know a lot about her. She tried to get me like jumped and like this girl deserved it. So she came up to me. She comes up to my house. Well, I don't let her come up to my house. Like, no. I'm like, she's not coming in my house. I'm walking up to her and I'm like in the middle of the road, like, cause I lived like, there was like a roundabout and I lived like near the roundabout. Anyways, so she comes up to me and she thinking that she's gonna come to my house and she's gonna disrespect me, disrespect my mom, talk to her crazy, come to my house, make a little show, like traer su drama a mi casa. Like, I don't know like who she thought she was, but I'm not the one. And she knew I'm not the one. So the fact that she came looking for me was wild to me because I'm like, wow, she has balls, or maybe she grew up. Maybe we're not little girls anymore. Maybe it's time we have our little tussle. And I'm like, and I'm not the one to be sitting around talking because this has been boiling for years. So I know what I'm gonna do. She's like, what did you say? And I'm like, what do you mean, what did I say? Like, that's the first thing she told me, like, ¿qué dijiste? ¿Qué estás diciendo? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you know exactly what I said. Like, what do you mean? And she's like, no te hagas pendeja. She's like, don't act stupid. And I'm like, huh? Boom. I snatched her, threw her to the ground. You guys, I threw her to the ground and we were in the middle of the street because I was not going to let her come to the house. We were in the middle of the street in the roundabout because I lived in a roundabout. And like literally she was like so close to my house, like maybe like 10 feet away from my house. And I just snatched her and I threw her on the ground. And I just started, like, I got up real quick, boom, and I just started hitting her, boom, 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 boom. I was just mopping her. And a car, one of our neighbors that lived like at the end of the block, like in the corner. So those neighbors, they started honking like beep beep, and I thought they were honking like, oh shit, like they want us to stop fighting. You know, like fuck, like they're gonna call the cops. But like in that moment, like I was thinking about like like, damn, like they want us to stop fighting and I'm fighting. And like I was just thinking, like, as I was hitting her, like, damn, they want us to stop fighting, like, what should I do? And my brother's like, put her off the street. And I was like, put her off the street? I was like, all right, my house. Boom, I like dragged her, boom, on my house. And when I dragged her, like, I picked her up so she fell like onto her stomach, like face down, and I started hitting her. And then my brother was like, all right, that's good, you're good. Boom, I was still trying to fight her and everybody wasn't letting me. And I'm like, nah, like I'm tired of her, like it's been years, like I've been so like, and I'm like that person too, like if people are fighting and like they're like, it's fair, like that's enough, like somebody's getting beat up. But like, you know, when someone's just like so foul and grimy, you just like, you know, you just want to freaking fight them till like you see blood. And oh my gosh, I messed her up. Like she was like planning her quince, and like her mom, you guys, this is the real tea. Her mom came the next day. And apologized to my mom. She apologized to my mom. I'm using the setting spray. She apologized to my mom. And she was like, I know my daughter. I know she's mean and this and that. She had it coming. She's like mean to all her friends, and like her little attitude, like somebody was gonna take her off her high horse. And just like my mom was shook. Like my mom thought like this lady was gonna like, my mom like was thinking like the worst, like what is this lady coming for, you know? And yeah, dude, like she apologized to my mom. She apologized, like damn. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like that's crazy. I was just watching from like my house. I was just like, cause my mom, like, I was not gonna like, it was like before school when that lady came too, and I was not gonna like let my mom like get her or anything, because I'm like, if this girl's crazy, imagine how her mom is. And I'm not gonna let my mom get hurt, like heck no. But no, that lady apologized and she's like, I'm sorry, like she had it coming, like that's what she gets and stuff. And she's like, she like her knees are scabbing, like she can't even walk, like she was like telling my mom like stuff, like I don't know. Long story short, like that's what happened, you guys. Like I fought that girl and she got a whooping. Like I made it into a, like, it not looking so dramatic, but she had like everything ripped. Everything was ripped. Okay, so yeah, I fought her and her mom came and apologized and said that's what she gets. And I was just like, whoa, ain't that something? Doesn't the world just spin round and people get what they deserve? Like people get what they deserve. Like people that hurt me, y'all get what y'all deserve, because don't play with me, because I'm highly favored and I'm blessed. It's crazy out here. That's why I don't be trusting people. It's like so hard. And I go off. When I go off, like I can rant. Sometimes like I'll rant online or to the wrong person. Like I open up too much and I'm like, dang, why did I do that, you know? Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this. Let's go ahead and finish this makeup, because I can go on and on. Round up the nose right here. And you want to connect it to the eyebrow. You have to connect it to the eyebrow. And bring it all the way down. And you leave a little line in the center for where you put the highlight. Do you see that? You see that little line? Okay. And then, you guys, you go back in. You go back in with the powder. Okay? You gotta go back in. Oh, I'm getting powder all over the place. You gotta go back in with the powder, you guys. Like, you must. If you don't, you're contouring the wrong way, okay? And this is where you really pay attention. And since you put powder underneath, the product like sticks more. Cause like you've been building and you've been layering. Okay. It reminds me of my childhood. But I love this color in the middle. It's so pink. It's so perfect. It's pink, but it has like that purple in it. Like, hello. You gotta put some underneath your eye. You have to. That's the trend right now. Heavy blush, especially underneath. OPV Beauty Spotlight. OPV Beauty Spotlight eyeshadow palette. And it looks like this. Here. And put it in the front. So with this eyeshadow, I'm just gonna pack it a little bit, just so you can see the purplish pink color a little bit more, because it was too light. And then I'm gonna add blue, like a baby blue at the edge. And yeah, you guys, like, that's a chisme that I have on the outer corner. I want to put this baby blue right here. Okay, now I'm gonna take the L'Oreal 12-Hour Infallible Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner, and it just gets my wing right every time. And now we're gonna take our Lash Plumping CoverGirl mascara. This mascara is amazing. Now I'm gonna take some of this leave-in conditioner, and I'm gonna take some like this, and I'm gonna put some on my hair, and I'm gonna comb my hair out. I washed my hair today, and I try to go like 3-4 days before I wash it, just so I can like maintain my hair in a healthy state, because washing your hair too much when you get hair dye and bleach and stuff like that, like you dry out your hair. You dry out your hair in general, but Laneage sleeping mask. Okay. And I'm gonna let that sit in for like maybe a minute or 2 minutes before I put on a lippy. That way it can just moisturize and my lips won't look cracky. I'm gonna use the LA Colors Don't Wear lip liner. It's a gel lip liner. And the color, my favorite, nude. Okay, let's do this. This is my favorite part. I'm gonna do this really beat up, Wet n Wild, really light color and caught you bare naked. Let's see. Yup. This is exactly what I'm looking for. This combo is perfect. So yeah, you guys, that's a little chisme, a little story time while getting ready. A little bit of something that I've been through as a young teenager, as a 13-year-old kid having a 15-year-old grown-ass peluda in high school. Oh, here. She's over here in high school, peluda as hell. Older than me, like 2 years older than me. Already lost her virginity. And I didn't. I was a virgin still. And yeah, she was like a little hoe. Oh, they're telling everybody when she did it, like if it was like Christmas and it was a celebration. Like, girl, nobody cares. You look weird. You look weird. Like, no, why are you telling everybody? And then you did it in a car. Okay. That's so special. You meant a lot to him. Oh, I wanted to. Ew. You're fast. Andas de caliente. I wanted to. Ew. Y luego en el carro. No manches. Anyways. Yo que sé. No es mi vida. Pero, you guys, this is the final look. Hopefully you... Actually, let me add this. I was gonna add the lip liner with this gloss from Revlon. It's called Sky Pink. And I'm actually gonna add it on top. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I found my new combo. Where's it at? Girlfriend, where did I put you? Oh. Right here. Lip liner, Wet n Wild, and gloss. I found my new combo. But this is the final look, you guys. And I'm gonna wear this with like chanclitas, but I'll probably go take pictures. Probably. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'm gonna be uploading weekly. I promise I'm gonna be uploading weekly. So stay tuned, follow me on all my social media, and thank you so much for always supporting me, like all the girls on my social media that have been with me throughout the years. Like, I love you guys. We're like years in. It's crazy. You guys are my besties. But this is the look, and thank you so much for tuning in for my Chisme time, and have a good day, y'all. Today's Friday. Oh my gosh, today's Friday. Have a good weekend, y'all. Bye.